What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Learn Japanese from Some Guy. Got another set of problems for you today, but before we begin, as always, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already so you'll know when new videos are released. Alright, so we'll get started with our kanji-based problem. So number 55, we have to choose the correct reading of the highlighted word that we see here. So read through the sentence, read through the answers, choose an answer, and then we'll check. Alright, so the answer is 1番です。妹。あの小さい女の子は私の妹です。So that small or that little girl is my little sister. So the word for little sister is 妹. So please be careful, like number 2, it's not 妹. We need to get that long u in there. 妹。あの小さい女の子は私の妹です。That young girl, that little girl is my little sister. And we're going to take a closer look at this character that we saw, 小さい, in 小さい, and it means small. So it's a very commonly used kanji character. You'll definitely want to be familiar with it. You'll see it in words like 小学校, which of course means elementary school. So here we have the character for small and the word for school. So like a small school is an elementary school. And of course, 大学, big school, would be a college, right? So easy to remember. Next, 小説 is a novel. So again, we have a small, the character for small, and this character right here means like an explanation or kind of like a theory. 小説 is a novel. 小さい as an e adjective just means something is small. So 小さい女の子, that's small girl. And you may also know that you can use it as a na adjective, 小さな. 小さな犬 or something, a small dog, 小さな犬. So you can say 小さい犬 or 小さな犬. It's the same. But moving on now, we'll take a look at our vocabulary. So number 56, we have to fill in the blank here. So it says, この車、ガソリンがほとんど買っていないよ。入っていないよ。入れていないよ。なくなっていないよ。So pause the video here, choose an answer, and we'll check. Alright, so the answer is 2番です。入っていない。この車、ガソリンがほとんど入っていないよ。So this person is just discovering that the gasoline in the car is basically empty. There is almost no gasoline left. So ほとんど, essentially 入っていない is basically empty. The car is almost out of gas. So we're going to take a closer look at this verb 入る which means, to go into or to enter. But in this case, we're using the ている form to describe something being inside something else. So just like the ガソリンが入っていない, the gasoline is not in the car. And here we have another example sentence. このコーヒーには砂糖が入っている. So here we have, in this coffee, 砂糖が sugar 入っている is inside. So we can say there is sugar inside this coffee. So again, we're using the ている form of 入る to describe the state, right, of being inside of something. So we're not like in the process of putting sugar into the coffee. The sugar is already in the coffee and it's there. And it's easy to confuse this next word with 入る because the character, obviously you can see, is the same, the kanji character, but this is 入れる. 入れる means to put something inside of something. So 入る means like to enter or to go into, but 入れる means to place or put something into something. So here we have another example sentence with coffee. コーヒーに砂糖を入れる. So to put sugar inside of coffee, right? So easy to confuse these words. 入る. So 入る is a type 2 verb and 入れる is入る is a type 1 verb and 入れる is a type 2 verb. So please be careful there. And also the pronunciation is different, right? We have 入る and 入れる. All right, so now moving on, we'll take a look at our bunpo, our grammar for today's lesson. So number 57, we have a conversation between two people. And we need to fill in the blanks. So the first person says, すみません. 醤油を取りなさい。取りませんか？取りましょうか？取ってくださいませんか? And the second person says, はい、どうぞ. So pause the video here, choose the answer that best completes the conversation, and then we'll check. Alright, so the answer is 4番です。取ってくださいませんか? So, すみません。醤油を取ってくださいませんか? And the second person says, はい、どうぞ. So, the first person is trying to be really, really polite. First they say, すみません, like, excuse me. 醤油を, the soy sauce, 取ってくださいませんか? So maybe they're sitting at the same table and the person cannot reach the 醤油, so they ask someone to 取ってくださいませんか? 取ってくださいませんか? So can you please grab it? Can you take it for me? Which of course translates to, pass the soy sauce. And they're using a very, very polite form, right? Instead of saying, 取って or 取ってください, they're saying 取ってくださいませんか? So they want to use extra polite Japanese. And that's what we're going to look at today in our little wrap up here, is using てくださいませんか or ていただけませんか to make a really, really polite request. So again, when you're with your friends, you won't want to use this kind of Japanese. But if you're, at your homestay's house, or you're eating with, your boss or something like that, you might want to use this Japanese. Just, it can never hurt to be too polite, right? So basically, てくださいませんか is the polite form of てください. And ていただけませんか is the polite form of てもらう. So here we have some example sentences to illustrate. So the first person says, or this first example says, 中国語を教えてくださいませんか? So, could you or would you be so kind as to teach me Chinese? So again, normally you might just say, 中国語を教えてください, which would be, please teach me Chinese. But we're making a very polite request. So a better English translation of 教えてくださいませんか would be like, would you be so kind as to teach me Chinese? So again, 中国語を教えてください is polite, but てくださいませんか is even more polite. And here we have an example using いただけませんか? This person says, もう一度言っていただけませんか? So could I ask you to say it again, or could you say it one more time for me, please? So again, these are questions. てくださいませんか? ていただけませんか? So we're not saying てください. てください would be like, please do this. But because we're asking in the form of a question, it's less direct. So usually in Japanese, the less direct you are, the more polite it is. And the longer a word or phrase is, the more polite it is. For example, if you just say, 中国語を教えて, maybe with your friends, like, hey, teach me Chinese, but maybe you want to ask your boss or someone, your teacher or something, you want to use polite Japanese, you would use てくださいませんか or ていただけませんか. So, and again, please be careful. It's ていただけませんか. So we're using the potential form of いただく to make our request. But that's it for today's lesson. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. If you want to learn more about conjugating verbs to the て form, like 教える, 教えて, or 言う, 言って, then you can check out chapter 29 of my textbook, which goes into more detail about conjugating verbs to the て form. So if you want to use this structure, you'll need to know how to do that. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it with other verbs. So check that out. Let me know what you think. But that's going to do it for today's lesson. So we'll see you back next time. またね.